I did a video on this young lady literally just a few months ago when she had another issue with the bank in Australia. They wouldn't give her the cash, certainly without her explaining in fine detail what she wanted it for. And now, here's her latest video.
There's something seriously wrong with the banks in Australia. I can't believe I'm already making another one of these TikToks, but it's happened to me again. If you've been following along, you will know that I recently moved all my personal bank accounts from ING to HSBC, following ING blocking my accounts and leaving with me no access to my money. HSBC have now done the same thing, if not worse. HSBC gave me no notice that this was going to happen to my account. Instead, I only found out by logging into my internet banking on the app and seeing that all my accounts had blocks on them. I called HSBC immediately and got put through to their fraud department and was advised that I needed to go into a branch and verify my identity with 100 points of ID, and they couldn't tell me as to why the restrictions had been put on. I thought that this was a little bit strange, as normally the banks can at least tell you as to why the restrictions have been placed. Nevertheless, though, I hung up the phone and went straight to the nearest branch in the CBD here in Melbourne. Once I got into the branch, I provided the teller with 100 points of ID. They added it to my account and said that I would need to now wait 2 to 3 business days for a response from HSBC. Again, they couldn't tell me as to why the restrictions were taking place, only that I had to wait while they investigated.
You could say that she's got unlucky, a couple of issues with a couple of banks, and it's relatively uncommon. It's quite isolated, really. That's obviously Australia. Here in the UK, or pretty much anywhere that you're banking with a major bank, these sort of issues are coming up all the time now. Things like being questioned about what you might want to spend your cash on and why do you need it, and accounts being frozen for many different reasons.
I was also asked over the phone and in person what my intention was when I opened up my HSB bank accounts. Again, this was a very odd question. I advised them both over the phone and in person. It is a personal transaction account for my personal banking. You can see my salary going in every month and my expenses and daily spending coming out. I then asked the teller, what am I supposed to do with no access to my funds for 2 days? And she just laughed and said, good question.
This is bad now, but you just wait until these digital IDs come in. Speaking specifically about the UK, no, I'm not actually. I'm speaking about all these countries that appear to be introducing it or want to be introducing this level of digital ID that encapsulates everybody's personal details, including their banking. Just a coincidence, of course. Imagine when that comes in and how much easier it's going to be to just say niche to your funds, because maybe it won't be something like, well, you wanted to spend your money on something that we find unacceptable. Maybe it could go far and wide, like you said something naughty online perhaps. I mean, if we were to look at Vietnam as an example, that's a story that's gone viral recently, in that millions of bank accounts in Vietnam were shut, frozen, closed, because, again, something to do with the biometrics and people having a bit of an objection to that. Where did that money go? Interesting. Ta-ta.